my goodness.
I back it. You're wearing one of my favorite t-shirts we've ever did, so I appreciate that. So there's no way to tell the story of this record, which, I mean, it's crazy. Like, what time is it? I mean, we're fucking... No, don't worry. It just means I'll talk more.
We're all calling out tomorrow, so you're good. Yes!
Dude, it's not going to end with the record. I'll play more songs. There's no way to tell the story of this record without telling this story, which is, it's probably one some of you have heard, but this gentleman is in the house tonight, and so I will probably be the first time he's heard it, though he lived it. About 2 weeks before Cecelia was born, I booked another one of these blind dates. Like, I've said it a million times, but the wilderness for me is really about collaboration. It's about facing fear. It's about putting myself in uncomfortable situations, because I find that those situations are the ones where I grow the most, I learn the most, and as I get older and older, you have to remind yourself, just like, pull the Band-Aid off, get in the car, go meet a stranger. Meeting strangers is hard. I mean, I have a 10-year-old daughter, and going to school functions is fucking terrifying. It is literally the thing I fear the most. I swear to God, my wife is like, okay, it's the spring recital, and I'm just like, what am I going to say to these people? How was your spring? You know, like this is. You think I am more extroverted than I am, but you put me in front of 40 parents, and I crumble. I just evaporate. Okay, we're losing the thread.
Meets new people every night. Meets new parents.
But so
crumbles.
On this particular morning, I was booked to go into the session. I was sent some music from this writer, and I was like, oh, these songs are great. I love this music. They're like, go in. I think you guys are gonna have like a good session. Just go hang out. And I really was resisting everything. My wife was 2 weeks away from her due date. I was like, oh, maybe I can excuse myself from driving to Los Angeles, because if she goes into labor, I'm going to be farther away. She's like, go ahead. And I was like, God damn it.
We love you.
Me too. And so I got to the session, and I was like, hey guys, and it was this guy named James Flanagan and another writer named Anders, James, correct me if I'm wrong.
Anders is fine.
Yeah, sure, you're British. It just sounded like Anders. And they're there, and I'm kind of giving them the story. I'm like, I might have to leave here. My wife is pregnant. She's due. And James looks at me, and I'm not going to do a British accent, but when he starts talking, you'll dig it. And he's just like, well, I guess we have to write a song about your daughter. And I was like, dude, fuck that. And he's like, no, this is what we have to do. And I was like, ah. And my whole thing was just like, I just didn't want to write a corny song. I wanted to write something cool. and so we hammered around, and I think it was you, but there was whatever happened, we got to this. It's like that's I don't know what it is, but that's cool. And then we just got to the line. I locked myself in a hotel room and waited all night for the walls to move. And I looked at James. I was like, I can get behind that. And then it became this exploration of, I think my journey up to that point, this record was like write or die, right? Like I had these two projects, nobody's gonna get a third. And I was like, if I don't write something big, who's gonna know? Who's gonna come anymore? I think eternally that nobody's ever gonna come to these shows. Thanks for selling this one out, by the way. So we wrote this song, and I was so in love with the production that James did. We recorded for like 2 or 3 days after that, just to try and get this in before Cecelia was born. We didn't even know what Cecilia's name was at the time. So the original song was called If I Could Fly. Until my manager called me and said, Andrew, there are Disney songs called If I Could Fly. And I was like, fuck you, Bob. And then C was born, and we showed up in the studio and beat our heads. You and me beat our heads against a piano for 2 straight days just to get to the Don't Be Afraid, Cecelia, on the satellite into the sky. This is James Flanagan. Come out of here, James. Did I mention that as soon as we were done with this song, we jumped him into the production crew, and then him, me, and Mike Viola sat in many strange studios all over Los Angeles until this record was complete.
Tiniest, dustiest.
Yeah, Rusk. There was a guy who ran a studio whose name definitely wasn't Elton, but he loved Elton John, and so he called himself Elton. It was appropriate in the Troubadour tonight. So this one's for Elton and for my daughter, who's better be in bed right now. It's gone? Where'd it go?
It's just gone.
Okay, cool.
This is my job.
I myself in a hotel room, waited all night for the walls to move. Some girls I barely knew, made some friends and lost some too. Crashed my car, I was 17. Is your shit not working at all? Just like not at all. Like,
When I said this isn't my job.
We can't screw up the single. We can't screw up the single. You know, these people paid good money to be here. Right?
Can we blame it on someone else?
No, it's your fault. I see you have the button, and that was your button. Crashed my car at 17. The woman sitting right next to me. The things I learned from a broken mirror. How a face can change when a heart knows fear. For all the things my eyes have seen, the best by far is you. If I could fly, then I would know what life looks like from above and down below. I keep you safe, I keep you dry. Don't be afraid to see I'm the satellite, and you're the sky. Looks like